Hello friends, this is a review of set number 8104, the Shadow Crawler. And it has 161 pieces. And it's from Exo-Force, which should be obvious, but I kind of cut off the thing there. It doesn't really fit into frame. This is from the second year, the Golden City. And you can see the box is pretty shiny. You can actually see my reflection. And just see how shiny it is. I think you can actually see my shirt there, maybe? I don't know. Pretty crazy. It's like a mirror finish there. And there's just a little portrait there on the side. Exo-Force. Some hazard stuff. Oh. Whoopsie. There's the character. Here's the back. A little hint of a comic. And showing off some of the features of the set. And then a little advertisement for some of the other things. I always thought the Iron Condor just had a cool name. Kind of a weird set though. And I'm very lucky to have the original instructions, but I got the set new in box a couple years ago, so makes sense. Let me flip to the back here. There we go. Here's the comic. It's not too complicated to understand. Just some cool panels. There we go. Then there's that advertisement again. Iron Condor still looks cool. I think it's the Iron Condor, right? And this is kind of cool. It shows you how to draw one of the characters. And Exo-Force.com. And here's a pretty cool kind of poster-y thing. And some Lego Club magazine stuff. Okay, now all we need to do is build it and review it. And there it is, basking its glory. It does look pretty cool. It does have some size to it. It's pretty large. Here's Tahu 2001. And you can see he's actually a good bit shorter. He goes up to about where the launcher begins. And then here's just a minifig. Kai. Oh, he fell over. Yeah, he's kind of small. It's kind of hard to get him into frame, but you get the idea. Let me just put Kai up. Now, it does have a couple of guns. This one over here is just kind of like an acid launcher. And then the other one over here is a missile launcher. It doesn't really shoot anything, and to me it looks more like a gun. And they're also on ball joints. Back here, this is the acid pod. It's a little violent. It's made to keep humans in their place. And yeah, it's pretty creepy. Here's a Humi who was melted away. Kinda messed up there, Lego. Now, this does have a good bit of articulation. All the legs can move side to side. You can kind of use it as a shield. It won't stand up though. And then all of them can also move back and forth. And in the story, this thing can crawl on any surface. It can get into some pretty interesting poses. It's a lot hard to get some on frame, but it's pretty versatile. And this piece right here is a Pohatu claw, Nuva to be exact, and it's exclusive. In lime. And this up here is the Destroyer Disc Launcher. How edgy. It's kind of weird. It has about 10 bullets. Mine might be missing one. I didn't really count. And you know, it's kind of weak sauce. It doesn't go very far. Here it is. Bloop. No. Okay. There we go. A lot of times things come out at the top. It's kind of annoying. And here they are. Pretty weird piece. The whole thing's kind of weird. And it just gets jammed so much. It's okay. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, and this isn't really an action feature. It doesn't really stay on the wall. I'm sorry. It just kind of falls over. And it's an Exo-Force set, so it has a lot of stickers. Surprisingly, for an Exo-Force set, it doesn't have that many. It only has like a good amount. It does have one printed piece, which is right here. It's just a code that you would put on the Lego website, exoforce.com. Now let's take a look at all 2 of the minifigures. This is the first minifig, a good old classic floppy arm skeleton. Oh, I got a little excited there with the floppiness. One thing that's kind of interesting is he has one of the evil skulls. I think it's from Alpha Team. And there he is, the main man of the set. He's a Devastator, but more specifically, he's a green Devastator, which may or may not be a fan name. And the reason why he's a green Devastator is because his torso is melded with transparent neon green. Shocker right now. And he's one of the rarest Devastators. He only comes in 2 sets. This one and the Sonic Phantom. That's what it is. And ironically, those are the only ones I own, so to me he's common. Now, he has some good articulation, actually. More than about the same as a minifig. He has Exo-Force hands, which give him wrist articulation. And he has these very thick legs that can go back and forth. Everything's just on clips. Shoulders can move, which I already showed. Yeah, and he uses a Technic pin for his eyes, which is pretty cool. Now, I definitely recommend the set. It's good, real good. It did cost $15 in 2007. Oh yeah, it came out in 2007. Not sure if I mentioned that. And adjusted for inflation, it's about $18.50, which, in my opinion, is really good. I think this thing is pretty nice. It's pretty big. It's pretty fun. And, you know, I think all around it's a pretty great set. If you don't like guns and mild violence, maybe it's not for you. But it has some pretty good pieces, even though there are some large ones. I think you can get some fun old builds out of this. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. And if you didn't, then don't. That's all I have to say, and peace out.